in space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, had way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You can't stop this.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. His side able to rattle off a pair of wins after dropping out season opener. Across the way, the head coach for the Titans. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopped by Cedric Gray. 5 still to go here. This is second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Third down. They need 7.
A 2-yard loss brings up third and...
Yeah. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these out.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd and 2.
Brings up third down and 2.
Here we go. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, On offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
3rd and long.
Stroud working out of the gun. That one complete. It's tanked down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that that carries over to this week as well.
To throw, here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Fielded at the 33. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. They're running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Stroud to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play. The exact right play because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the Texans' 26-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. First and 10 at the 19.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
The 11-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Cam Ward with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it as we resume action. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans first down. A gain of 7.
On the bootleg, Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Mixon with a first down carry. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Titans at 3-0 here in the month of September. They coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
That's another Titans first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a 2nd and 2. That's caught left side by Edelman. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
It's a gain of 14
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Alec Edelman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now out comes Houston. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. .58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way from 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off. It takes it to the end zone.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. He's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Stroud. Open man is Higgins. Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And Stroud now to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. "35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 Lions.
Play action now, Ward. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got Higgins over the middle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jalen Coker. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy as he'll connect with his Pro Bowl tight end, George Kittle. 15 yards for the touchdown. This one's at halftime with the Niners with the lead at the half. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Go! Pat to 60, pat to 60. Go!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, Ward. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's another Titans first down.
Here we go, Jack.
1st and 10
Hot
at the
70,
24-yard
hot.
line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. The kicker here, it's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Ward, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He juked him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looking to put a drive together.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Baron Browning with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Able to slither high. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Panther 11, Panther, let's go. Ready, right?
Now Ward. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Houston set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Stroud looking to throw. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Trucks over it. A great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Oh, ready. Swap. Another swap.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it.
This pass complete to Higgins. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
He's on the bounds at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Stroud. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And will be intercepted.
Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, field goals probably are going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
6 yards.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
First down.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
2nd and 1. At the Texans' 33.
To throw is Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. To the right side and caught by Iomanner. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
First down.
From the gun, Ward.
He finds Hillman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Throwing now, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Ward. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
3rd and 5.
And trouble trying to mill here. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Stroud. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans first down.
Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Stroud will look to throw once more. Got a man. It's Collins complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely building more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense. And he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Let's go now.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Ready. Cougar 19. Let go.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for Tennessee, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a Ella, catch a plane.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Houston Texans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They pressure C.J. Stroud into a bad throw. It's intercepted, and it's going the other way to the house. The Titans are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Bo Nix. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Broncos bounce back from the loss in Week 3,